All right, one website that I always come across with some pretty decent job leads is staffmeup.com. There is a free version, and then you can upgrade to the premium version. But a lot of the leads that I come across and send to you, to all of you students, comes from their free job board. Now, granted, you do have to spruce up your profile to get the best result possible for any consideration of any of these jobs. But the target job poster, I'm sorry, the target job seekers, anyone having to do with production sound and post production sound. This is what the interface looks like. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. It's basically kind of social media based. It's not too complicated. It has an activity feed. Um, as of May 4th, almost 600 new jobs posted in 7 days. And then it gives you the everyone that's newly hired and whatnot. Then you can see this is my landing page for the network that I'm a part of. So and then you do have a messages pane. At this time, I don't have any messages because they're all archived. They're done. But let's get down to the important part, which is the job seeker dashboard. Now, all you do is simply click on there. There's a full rate job board, low budget, your job board, work alerts, cover letters, jobs applied to. So what you want to do is click on the full rate job board. And this gets a little bit detailed. What you need to do is first and foremost create a profile. Profiles look like this. I'll show you mine. This is something that I established way back, like probably 2012. I've had it. I had it ever since, and as you can see, it's first and last name. I did do supervising sound editing on one film that saw the light at a film festival, which is pretty cool. There's some pretty good money in it too. So um, just credits. I should add more, which I haven't. But this is just to show you what it looks like. Education, of course, you know I'm an alumni of Pinnacle College. The gear, I should add more gear because this has been untouched for a while because it's been a while since I've been on the field. And of course, the most important part is your reel. The reel is something that I will definitely have a workshop on so that way you guys can get familiar as to different ways of presenting a reel because there's not just one set way, there's different ways. But for now, let's just go back to the job seeker dashboard, full rate dashboard. I'm sorry, full rate job board. And then you search for a job. So here it's pretty self-explanatory. Um, what I do is I search for the Los Angeles area, click on that. It'll give you everything within 100 miles of the city. You might want to drop it down to maybe, I don't know, anywhere from 40 to 60, depending on how far you're willing to travel. Uh, here's the here's the tricky part. Uh, by default, it'll select full rate, but what you want to do is show all. Because there's some union gigs on here and there's some non-union gigs that you want to actually apply to. The easiest way to apply to them is click on the listing and then apply to job. Granted, you have to spruce up your profile because if you don't have the resume and cover letter on hand while you created your profile, then you're not going to see the light of day with any kind of callbacks from these people that are posting jobs. Um, and here is the department. There's a drop down here. Has accounting, additional crew, animation, art, camera, casting, costume and wardrobe, directorial, food, grip and electric, hair and makeup, locations, music, post production, post sound, producers, production, rights and clearances, sound, special effects, story, visual tech. Now, here's the thing: is in this industry, there's a lot of ways into the sound department, whether it be through PA work, which stands for personal assistance, or doing grip and electric, which is basically the heavy lifting of a movie set or an independent film set. Um, so what I would suggest is go into sound first. So you go into sound, and it gives you immediately. You can sort by the date posted or the start date uh, of the job. So I would say go to date posted, so that way you know, that way you get the most recent one, and it'll give you, like, say for example, sound mixer. Now remember, sound mixer is defined as on set production sound, boom operator, lavalier, sound mixing, production sound, location sound, so to speak, field recording. That's exactly what you're going to do. That's the definition of sound mixing. It'll give you the title, the production company, the rate, full rate. Here's the thing: is full rate could be anywhere from a flat fee. I've seen $200 a day. I've seen $300 a day, depending on the because it's a non-union gig, so you have to contact them, and then they'll give you the terms and conditions and the discrepancy of the job. But it pretty much defines it here as to what the job is requiring you to do. So it's basically saying that they're looking for a sound mixer to take on a web series to the finish line. That's their credo, whatever. Ideally working from home. So this is your chance to telecommute. It could be, it says episode will be anywhere from 3 to 15 minutes. We're tracking amazing burgers in America and separately food and culture of the Maritimes in Canada. So it's Canadian based of a production. So, and it said job should run per pay week, 10 to 12 weeks. So uh, it'll show the description of the job, and then here's the other category that you can actually delve into is the post sound. Post sound also have different listings. So see, sound editing, it's a whole different realm. You guys are familiar with sound editing. Very meticulous work. It could go either way. You could be the jack of all trades, or just specialize in one specific thing in post production sound. In this case, it's a TV trailer, picture lock media, full rate. Applicant must be local to the city listed on the job. Non-union, simple. Just apply and see what happens from there. Now, don't let that limit you to the department. Hit on choose one, which defaults to all of them, and then just scroll through them. Like associate producer, just click on it and read the description, see if it fits you. A lot of it is on in the hunt type of stuff. You really kind of have to find your niche, and kind of you got to find where you can slip into the cracks with these independent film companies, and some of them are unionized, some of them are not. But the job market for this particular type of industry is very hot right now. It's been for the past maybe 6 or 7 months. It's just getting hotter because there's a big tax credit relief that the state of California got granted with Governor Brown being reelected. It's a $400 million tax credit for all entertainment type of work. We fall under that category, so it's really, really, really important that you take full advantage of this and get tax credits back for what you're doing. That's a whole different realm that I can talk to you about by coming in my office and letting me know. And then in the future, I'll have workshops pertinent to that. It's a little bit more complicated and detail oriented, but I'm working on that for you guys. But my goal here is to show you where these leads are surfacing and how quickly they are. The Craigslist leads, they're very, very hot. Like, they're fresh off the plate, and people will snag that up if you don't get it right away. If you don't apply to it, if you wait 2 or 3 days, if you wait an hour, you pretty much lost. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These are a little bit different, but still have that same sense of urgency with it. And like I said, if you have any questions about this stuff, this is just kind of food for thought. I wanted to show this to you guys so that way you guys know exactly what is out there. And if you have any questions applying to this stuff, don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to get you guys, ready for the real world. And anything you need, just let me know. See you on campus.